Welcome everyone, and yes, Yuta is back. Playing her. Oh, I wonder what is an OPO 8 for her. But yeah, I really wish we had a bigger following because I felt like this deck could have played. You know what I mean? And but we hope to get there one day and be able to spread some light on leaders that get overlooked. Because at the end of the day, man, when it comes to card games, well, I guess most things in life, but we're talking about card games. When it comes to card games, man, sometimes it's just the right combination of things to really set something off. You know what I mean? So hopefully, the meta gets more mixed. Max diversity. But yeah, there's a few things I would like to say. Thing number one. So the website we was using to make our deck list, Nakama, it seems like it's done. Nakama Decks, I think it's done. I don't like. It's weird now. It's not even giving us an error type thing or whatever. It gave us some weird error type thing where it was like 2 greens and a red. Now it just says like it's not there. So I think the site's down. I think it's down. I think they're done. So if anybody has a website where we could do deck lists and stuff, make our deck list, please let us know. Let us send us some links in the comments or whatever, so that way we can get back to making these decks or whatever. Oh, we get rid of our blocker. See, that's the fun part. So in this matchup, as long if Dofi wants to use his ability, it gives us a target that we can safely, or I should say comfortably, attack over. It's comfortable. It's like, okay, most of your 4 drops are 5,000. Let's minus it by 2,000. You probably don't want to protect that. And we ramp. So the Yuta Classic, we just ramp 2 down. What else? Anyway, back on track while the opponent's thinking. Oh, that is a big swing. I mean, yeah, take that. So, yeah, any websites, please pass them to us so we can get the ball rolling. We lost a lot of decks. I ain't gonna lie to you. We had pages, but a lot of concepts. So, maybe most of them were junk. Who knows? It's just mad theories and stuff. But we gotta start over. So yeah, once again, any deck building websites you guys know, feel free to put them in the comments for us so we can get back to work. And then the last thing I wanted to say is I went to a tournament yesterday and it was kind of fun. Went to a tournament yesterday with Katakuri and I was like, let me try something different. And then there's 2 things that I did different. 1, 6-drop Whitebeard yellow. I feel like that should be a staple for some yellow decks. I truly feel like that should be a staple for some yellow decks. Here we go. Take advantage of the Vista. Get the KO. And if we have enough Dawn, I would like draw Guild to Sorrow, but I can understand recycling. Okay, there we go. So we set up for the draw. The only thing we have to worry about is a Gravity Tiger. I ain't gonna lie to you, that would hurt. But anyway, yeah. So, man, so just in general for yellow decks, especially if you're like a triggery deck, but you don't have like ways. If you're archetype or archetype, whatever they call it, sucks. Yeah, I think Whitebeard kind of helps because you just take the top card, add it, rearrange, and then take one from the life and add it to the top of your deck. So yeah, it's like a blue thing on crack. Anyway, so with Katakuri, trying to collect my thoughts properly, with Katakuri, I noticed that a lot of gameplay, the core gameplay strategy is to just organize your own life first. Keep organizing your own life, and when you're done, organize your opponent's life. But it takes so many turns to organize your own life that it's like, well, what if I just played this card and I didn't have to worry about that no more? I can just now be more aggressive towards my opponent. So that was the strategy I was going into the tournament with, but I didn't see Whitebeard most of my matches. So I was like, you know what, F it. I'm just going to attack my opponent and look at their life constantly. And it helped out a lot. Like, it's insane how well it helped out, because like essentially you're giving them cards when you're doing this, right? So might as well see if I can set their late game up to get it all messed up. Let me just put the bricks or whatever they're gonna need. Let me just put that at the bottom, because you know traditionally we're giving them cards and we're setting ourselves up when we could just be ruining their whole like flow from the very beginning. And yes, I did have the luxury of just waiting for my Whitebeard to come, and then I'll be able to just rearrange everything. But it was very effective. It was surprisingly very effective to just tunnel vision on my opponent's life. Oh, right. And then once I was done setting their life up, I just go to my own life and arrange my own life. And what I mean by that is you don't have to look at every card in your opponent's life. If you want, you could just put like 2 bricks at the bottom and then start looking at your own. But yeah, it was like pretty effective. It was pretty effective. It was nuts. All right, where are we? Now let's get back to this match. I haven't been talking about this match whatsoever. Oh, we're gonna chuck. Oh, that's interesting. I'll be swinging that with our Guilt to Sorrow to draw 2. Because we're already at max Dawn. We got a blocker? We got a blocker. Okay. They let that go. Attack. They could defend that with all the cards in their hand. But I wouldn't be surprised if they take the life. Lots of pressure. So I guess we wanted the Jinbei to stay. I guess that's why we didn't target the Jinbei with the effect. We wanted the Jinbei to stay so we can put our opponent in a hand discard situation. But they let the Jinbei go right away. Okay, they block. Now the beautiful thing is, since the only rush blue is Usopp, and most likely is not being played in that Doflamingo deck. If they try to swing and take out our Guilt to Sorrow, we could just block, and then we have another blocker in our hand. No board removal available on our end. But, you know, we're in a pretty good situation right here. Fun fact. Next turn, we could put 2 Dawn on Vista and swing, and then swing with Guilt to Sorrow and get another draw. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let me say this. I feel like, and I understand what's happening in the meta. We'll see how OPO 8 treats us. But, I feel like Guilt to Sorrow needs to be a staple for purple decks, unless, you know, the deck within itself doesn't need it, because, you know, not every deck is gonna be working with. I feel like Guilt to Sorrow might need to be a staple, and I think that yellow drop Whitebeard might need to be a staple for a lot of yellow decks, because it just, those 2 abilities really just help a game plan in one shot. Just boom, that's it. So, well, the Whitebeard is in one shot more so. Guilt to Sorrow, once you use his ability once and draw twice, I believe he's paid for himself. And everything after that is profit. Everything after that is profit. So, there's a lot of, let me not say a lot, let me take that back. There's not a lot of purple decks that just freely ramp, but as time goes on, we're getting better with our ramp game. There's, you know, more quality ramping is available, especially built into leaders and stuff. So, and I noticed that a lot of times you just, once you get to the 10 Dawn state, it's like that 2 Dawn you're getting every turn is all you need, because usually in a purple kit there's like some sort of extra ramp within that. So you safely burn in 2, and then if you got ramp, 3 or 4 without even thinking about it, you know? So yeah. Yeah. Oh, you supposed to pick the Guild Tesoro that draws cards. I wonder what's going on. Do people think that's the promo alt art or something? I wonder why they keep targeting the wrong Guild Tesoro. I'm surprised we ain't put Don on Vista just so we can use him. That's still pressure. And we get like utility out of... What are we doing? Debating on a lot of things. Okay, now Vista's getting some Don. 7K swing. They let that go. No need to use card action. It's not like he has a strong blocker or whatever. And we're at 10 down already. But yeah, anyway, I feel like whatever meta it needs to be, I think there's going to be a format where Guild Tesoro just becomes like a staple for purple decks. Because that potential battery that he provides is really good. You see? Really good battery. Would like to see 2Ks, but hey, that's the name of this game. It's like no matter how many of something you could play, the card games, simulators, you don't always get what you want. Well, we got another blocker, so that Shiki's definitely gonna hit the board. Most likely gonna check that Ein. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not too happy with the lack of counter power. But we do have a blocker. We have a board. We have two. Okay, we have 2 blockers, a board remover, and somebody who helped close the game out. And the position the opponent is in, I mean, sure, they can just go for life. They might be able to definitely get 1 life out of us. They can, if they really want to swing with 3 characters aggressively, they should be able to get 1 life out of us without much of a problem. But then the counter attack is going to be real. I can tell you that. The counter attack will be real. So I guess the smartest thing is to go for the draw Guild Tesoro, because they went for the blockers. So they going for game now? Is that what they looking for? Yo, this is crazy. They got 3 clean swings. We got to be careful because we don't have 2K. So we already know we're going to 1K out of the leader swing. But dag, our oh my god, our Guild Tesoro's, oh my god. That play. Wait, no, it doesn't. No. It still would have been better just to bottom deck the stronger characters. Right? Yeah. And then you just swing at life, and then we would just been in a really bad position. Okay, that has to go. But this is a sad story. Yeah, we don't have the counter power to protect him. Oh man, Gravity Tiger. Well, we have 2 blockers and a form of board removal, but things ain't looking too well on our end. This is crazy. In 1 shot, thanks to a Gravity Tiger, in 1 shot, it looked like we had the game to... Oops, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna swing heavy. I guess it's not worth... Yeah, because what's his name is 7-drop. We don't have the combo potential. Like, we don't have any other power reducing to complement. Z. There you go. I was trying to think of the name. Anyway, we don't have anything outside of our leader ability to complement Z. This is tough. So we would have to just play him, pop blocker, and then we have only 3 Dawn to hope that allows us to swing over. So the strategy right now looks like we're just going to go for 2 swings. 1 to eat the blocker and 1 to potentially get rid of whatever body we're looking to get rid of. And then maybe we're playing playing 2 blockers, right? 2 swings, 2 blockers. But that's 5 Dawn. Probably going to put ourselves in a very vulnerable position. You know what I'm thinking? We still had access to leader ability. So what that means is even with the 3 Dawn that we can attach, we could use the leader ability to reduce power and they countered out. Oh, that's interesting. And we kept the 7 up. Oh my god, what kind of brain puzzle is this right now? I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, we're committing. We're getting rid of the blocker. The only thing I can think of is attack into evil. And we are getting rid of 8 drop. Douglas Bullet. That's the only thing I can think of. And now we have to hope that our opponent does not have 2K. Because that's all they need. It's a 2K counter. Sometimes you got to gamble when it comes to card games. And we got lucky. That was nuts. That was nuts. That's crazy. See, in my mind, I was thinking, or maybe I wasn't thinking of it at that point in time. So let me just say, what I think could have been a little bit better is to get the Zephyr out, pop the blocker, have the 3 Dawn open, use Yuta ability, swing. I mean, Boa probably would have been still risky to use Boa, to swing on Boa, but potentially swing, power reduce, and then swing again. And mind you, those 3 Dawn up, split the Dawn how you feel comfortable. But it would have been like 3 stack on Gil Tesoro, to be honest, and swing over Boa, and then it would have been we will probably would most likely still be on the board with that type of play. Okay, so we got defense. We cycling. Ooh, okay. Because with that Gil Tesoro, we can really get heavy. We can really get tanky. There's the Shariah. I mean, a handful of 2Ks. We still got to be careful. Well, we got 2 blockers as well. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it. Look at the mouth shake. What the heck? Okay. Okay, it is what it is. So, the circumstance that this caused is a blocker or... Oh, they misclicked. They had to have misclicked. Either that or they weren't paying attention with the leader ability. Oh my god, they probably wasn't paying attention to the leader ability. Okay, they're going for life. Oh, and he bounced something. Okay, so we get that block. Okay, so they bounced our blocker. They gave us the 1K counter power. Okay, cool. They're swinging for 9. We have 5K. Oh, Lord have mercy. Gee, what kind of game was that? You hate to see that happen, right? I'm heartbroken on that man's side. Goodness gracious. Well, we got lucky to pull that one. Oh, they got bricks. Give us a sub. Thank you for watching.